Hi everyone, it's 5:50 and this is your closing comment. It's video number 435. So if you like the work, hit that subscribe button. Okay, so we had a pretty healthy market today. We opened kind of flat, nothing overwhelming, up a little, down a little. And that's kind of the way we went for most of the day, spending a great deal of time both up and down in the Dow. On the other hand, the NASDAQ, which clearly led the way today, was never down and finished on the highs as the biggest gainer, gained over three times in the NASDAQ as it was in the Dow. So the Dow was up 140 or 0.52%, NASDAQ up 184, up 1.7%. The S&P, like the NASDAQ, was up more, up 34.50, 1.05. And the Russell gained a little bit back from yesterday's loss, up only 1171. Transports are 85, up 85, so that was okay. What was interesting today was that the advanced declines on the New York were roughly 4-3, while with a 1.7% gain on the NASDAQ, the internals were only 1-1. That just goes to show you, excuse me, where the strength was. The biggest gainer in the NASDAQ was Amazon. It was upgraded to buy at Bernstein, and it closed the day 31.28, up 5.7%, 168 points. We also had more action in some of the big names. Tesla's battery day is today. Elon Musk came out last night and tried to temper people's expectations for what was going to go on today, and the stock was down all day. It was down 5.6% at 424, down 25.16. But since they've started battery day and it is just beginning, the stock has already gained back $10 and is trading about 434. We had a bunch of earnings today, most good. We had AutoZone this morning, which was 12.29, up 44. And after the close, we had Nike with a beat top and bottom line. The stock had closed 116.87, and that was up on the day. But after the earnings, currently it's trading 128, basically up 15. KB Homes, KBH, also had a beat both top and bottom line. It traded as high as, during the day, 40.50 or so. And it finished the day in the right around 39, 38 and change. After the earnings, it traded as high as 43.65. But is currently trading right around 40, which is up just a shade over $1. Stickfish, SFIX, having a real problem with that, missed on earnings, and the stock actually was up a little. It had closed during the day 31.38, up $2.32. And after the numbers came out, but before the conference call, the stock actually traded as high as 34. That ship has sailed, and since the conference call, the stock sunk back down to 26.34. So it traded 34 and is currently trading 26.34. And instead of being up 232, it is now down 272. Ralph Lauren RL had a pretty decent day. It closed 75.04, up 387, 5.4%, on the fact that they are reorganizing a bit, and because of COVID and the decline in revenues, they've cut the workforce about 15%, and the stock showed it. Also, Comcast, CMCSA, Nelson Peltz buying a position in the company, talking to the company, seems pretty friendly right now. The stock closed 46.19, up $1.51, or 3.3%. And the chart on the screen is the dollar. And finally, we have had a couple of consecutive days of gain. This is the first close over 94 since back here, and it closed pretty close to the high. I think we're probably set up to try this 94.5, 95 in the short term. Hard to tell, how well it will do in here, because it has turned on a dime every single time that we've gone in this direction. The gold was down, and it was really a disappointment. Actually, the silver was up a bit, as was copper. But the gold, after trading overnight as high as 1925, during the day had a real short little range here, not like yesterday. Made a much higher low and a much lower high, and closed right here on the downside by $3. So that's about it for tonight. I'll be back first thing in the morning, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Have a good evening, everyone.